buddy Ohana. Today we are finally doing a tour of my setup. All right, y'all, so this is my setup. There's a lot in here that I love, but a couple things I need to upgrade. Starting with this machine. This is my first PC I ever bought. It has a 1660 Super in it. It looks pretty, which is kind of cool, but it does not have the power that I need, so I definitely need to upgrade this bad boy. But I do love this. This is my Razer Viper Mercury Edition. I had a black one before this, and I will never go back. If you guys play FPS shooters, this is the mouse for you. I love it to death. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. But this is also my Stream Deck. I do recommend these. This helps me on my daily. Anything I use for sending videos, editing, any social medias for posting or anything like that, click of a button, I am there. But I do have two monitors in my setup. This big one is the one that I use for all of my editing. This is my curved 1440 by 2560 MSI 27-inch 144Hz 1 millisecond response time gaming monitor. That is a mouthful. And this is my 165Hz 1 millisecond response time gaming monitor. But moving up to my lighting, I use the Elgato ring light. I love this thing to death. I definitely want to get some key lamps, but this ring light has enough lighting for your entire setup. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. But moving on to my microphone, I use the HyperX Quadcast. It's illuminated so you know whenever it's active and whenever it is muted. That is sitting on my Rode M100, I believe it's called. This thing is huge, fully metal, very, very durable, big enough to get over your monitors. Set it wherever you need whenever you're gaming and whenever you're not using it. Just lift it up, move it out of the way. I love that thing to death. But moving to my webcam, I use the Sony a6400 with a 16mm Sigma lens. The Sony a6400 has amazing autofocus, and this lens blurs out the background. You pair both those together, you have a very, very good looking webcam. And that is sitting on the Joby 11K Pro tripod. And say hello, Ohana. Hello. I am recording on my iPhone. This is my 11 Pro or my 13 Pro Max. But I do use this iPad all the time for sending videos and just looking things up whenever I don't want to open up another tab. So I love this thing to death. It's on like a $5 little stand from Amazon. But moving down here to my microphone or headset, I use the Astro A40. These are the 40s. I've had them for about 4 years now. They work amazing. If they ever break, I'm definitely going back to A40s. Highly, highly recommend these. This I do not recommend. This is my Chorus Air. Very long name. Picked it up from Best Buy. Very noisy, not good for gaming. It is huge. This is comfy. This is the only thing that I like about it, but it is way too expensive. Do not recommend it. I need to upgrade that. But moving over here to my gaming chair, this was like $110 on Amazon. Very cheap. This guy, he massages you, which is kind of cool, but it's ugly, not comfortable. Do not get. I need to upgrade this as well. But the last thing I want to talk about is this desk. It has two pre-drill holes in the back for cables, cable management underneath, super solid carbon fiber. Comes with this big old mouse pad, a cup holder, and it holds your headset. This is the best bang for your buck. Picked it up on Amazon. If you guys are looking for a desk to clean up your setup, this is the one for you. Highly recommend it. But that is everything in my setup, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope there's a couple things on here that you guys like and want to pick up yourself.
Yo, what's good, guys? I'm Jan. I'm the web developer for Nextousco, and this is my setup. Alright, so for the PC, we have a NVIDIA 1650. For the CPU, we got a Ryzen 3 3100 and 16 gigabytes of RAM. For the peripherals, first off, we got the keyboard. I have the Razer Huntsman Mini. For the mouse, I have the Razer Viper Ultimate. For the headphones, I got the Razer Deadstock V2 Pros. The camera, I got the Razer Kaio Pro. And last but most definitely not least, I got the chair, the Razer Isker. Alright, that's it for my setup, guys. Thanks for having me on here. Peace.
My name is Nextous Slyasf, and I'm about to show you guys my setup. It's probably not like the rest of the ones you've seen in this video, but let's check it out. So I've actually built my entire setup in the bathroom. You can tell I've got the sink right here. And for the setup, we've got nothing crazy, just the two monitors, and then the basic mouse and keyboard right here. Then for my controller, I use the Razer Wolverine Ultimate controller. I think it's the best controller because it's got pretty lights on it. No hashtag ad. And then there's my dog, Copper. Say what's up, bro. Alright. Then underneath the desk, we've got my computer down here. It's on tile, not carpet. We're all good. And then the desk itself is actually a raising desk. And I painted it myself blue, black, and white. I was feeling artsy that day. For the microphone, we've got the Elgato Wave 3. The chair is flexi spot, as well as the desk. Then we've just got a little LED thing right there for the background of my stream, as well as a little astronaut man right there. I've also got this little quote that says, "Today's problems don't worry me. I haven't solved yesterday's yet." That was actually my great-grandma's, rest in peace. So I've got that there to remember, and it's honestly a really good quote. Besides that, I've got the Elgato Stream Deck, the ring light right here, another piece of lighting up there, and then probably my favorite piece of the setup, this picture of Pluto, which I actually have tattooed on my arm too. If you can't tell, I kind of like Pluto. That's pretty much it for the setup though. Give you guys a little 360. It's honestly like a little cubicle, but it's a perfect size for my setup, and I can just close the door, block out all the sound, and stream and scream however loud I want. Hope you guys like the setup. Catch you in the next.
Yo, what's good? My name's Waves. Here's my little setup tour. So first things first, we got our little 240 hertz monitor here. Then we also got a little side, monitor over here too. That's a 144 hertz. And then we got here my camera. It's a Logitech camera, just like a regular, $50 camera from like Best Buy. I got my ring light here. I have my Quadcast S mic right here with my HyperX headset. The cloud ones, I'm pretty sure is what they're called. I'm not too familiar with those. I do got my Logitech keyboard right here though. Honestly, like one of the best keyboards I have. It can go wireless as well. I prefer wired because I feel like the reaction time's faster. But then yeah, and then here's my PC. Ignore the wire management over here. But I do have a 3080 PC, 3080 graphics card with an i9 processor with 64 gigs of RAM, and that thing's a beast. Now that I went over my gaming setup, let's go check out this rest of the setup, yeah? Or just like around the area. So I like to collect a little bit of collectibles, so I'm also a Disney fan, so I got my little Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, my favorite Disney character, as well as I do like Marvel, so I got this dope little Spider-Man little collectible thing right here. I also got some, some dripped out Disney characters. I got my Bruce right here, which is sick. I also have my little Oswald right here, dripped out as well as we do have Jiminy Cricket, which is pretty cool as well. Now for the back of the setup, I got all my pops. I am a huge pop collector. I love pop, so I got a lot of cool pop selections right here, kind of mixed from DC to Marvel over here. I also have my Marvel collecting cards. Actually, fun fact that all these cards were printed and never cut. So just straight from the printer, never cut, and just framed, which is pretty cool. Got my little whole soccer in the wall, as well as my little wreath. Christmas, you can never forget the Christmas spirit. Then we go over here, as well as we have a couple other pops, a couple of my Disney pops here. And yeah, that's the end of the tour. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Yo soy Salmeroon, parte de Nextos, y este es mi setup. Y pues bueno, por aquí tenemos un poco más cosas que van dentro de mi setup para decorar. Y bueno, esto es un poco de mi colección. Por acá tengo otras luces, pero que no funcionan. Necesito comprar otras para poderlas conectar aquí. Y bueno, básicamente esta es la decoración que tengo. Este es mi fondo. Creo que se ve bastante bien. Y de este lado, vean, las luces van por atrás. Estas son mis luces favoritas, 100%. Por acá tengo unas luces que es para que se vea el fondo. Aún no está terminado mi setup, pero poco a poco. De hecho, este mueble ya no va a estar. Aquí va a ir un escritorio, toda esta pared va a ser mueble y aquí va a ir otro escritorio. Y bueno, primero que nada tenemos mi silla gamer. Vean nada más, bastante cómoda la verdad. Y por acá tengo otras decoraciones, un cuadro y mi placa de los 100,000 suscriptores, claro que sí. Y bueno, el setup es este. Este es un escritorio que se puede subir y bajar. Se puede subir, se puede bajar. Pero bueno, no lo tengo conectado en este momento. Por acá tengo este brazo blue, que es para el micrófono, que este es un Shure, que es el que tienen la mayoría de los streamers. Bastante cool, me gusta. Tengo estos audífonos que son los DT990 Pro, y por aquí tenemos los otros, los Astro, que son los que uso. Tenemos unas luces en la parte de atrás, tenemos la Go XLR para el micrófono, un pequeño mousepad de The Mousepad Company, bastante bonito, mouse Logitech G Pro, bastante bonito, teclado, un Apex Pro TKL, monitor BenQ de 240 Hz. Esta es mi pequeña webcam. Y este es un monitor Asus de 360 Hz, que de hecho es bastante bonito, vean. A ver si se los puedo mostrar bien por acá. Están bastante padres. Y por acá tenemos mi PC, un poquito sucia, pero bueno, este es mi pequeño gaming setup. Espero que les haya gustado. Y bueno, ya saben, Nextos.